Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Wigged Out. And today I thought I would cover some of the things that I use every day that make wearing a wig easier, and things that I wish that I would have known about when I purchased my first wig. So stay tuned. Okay, so let me just get right into this. So, when you buy your first wig, there are so many things that at first are not obvious, which would be that you need to buy the one thing that has saved me every time, no matter what, is a Conair 2-in-1 hot air brush. This thing this thing is magic on the ends of your hair. It keeps it, you just run this right on the end and it works every time. It adds shine back, and it's just that slight little bit of heat. But the only thing that I would say is that if you're going to purchase a hot air brush, make sure you get the plastic one and not the metal. Um, that's the only suggestion I have there. The other thing that, when I first started wearing wigs, I didn't even know about. And, I've watched several videos. Miss Patti's Pearls, she does a video on steaming that I watched. And right after I watched it, I went out and bought one of these. Just a cheap little $20 clothes steamer. I don't even think it was $20. I think it was like 16 bucks off of Amazon. This will save you and make your wigs last forever. So if you ever open the oven, we've all had that happen. This, in some cases, can actually reverse that damage and save it. One of the other great things about having a steamer is like this right here. If I wanted to steam this, it's just a little bit out of my face. As you can see, it's falling in my face. That will help retain the fiber to push her back. You can always use it for that as well. We've all had those wigs that have bitten the dust because of you forget because it's so comfortable. The next two things are actually, I would say, next four things. I discovered this, and it's the Aesthetica line of shampoo, conditioner, and revitalize and shine. And I'm also obsessed with the sea salt spray. So these, I love the smell. This is like one of the biggest things that, when you start wearing a wig, that finding the product that works for you. And this leaves my wigs shiny. They smell fresh like the ocean, and they're soft. And it just every time brings them right back. Just, after I wash, you can use this after you wash, or you can use this in between wearings. This adds weightless moisture. It adds shine, and it keeps the fiber looking better longer in between washings. And this is my favorite thing, especially when I'm wearing like this wig, because I can just if I want that wet look, but I don't want to use sea salt spray. This is the thing that I'm obsessed with, is the Aesthetica sea salt spray. I have used this on this wig. I've used it on my short wigs. I do eventually want to get the John Renault Peace Out cream. I've heard really great things about it, but I'm kind of obsessed with this at the moment. It gives you that kind of PC texture, like thick, it's wonderful, and it smells so good. It's one of my favorite products by Estetica. I actually was turned on to that by Marlene over at Marlene's Wig and Chat. She never steers me wrong. It's just, look at that. Bam. And then you just scrunch, and look at that. Gorgeous. Smells so good. Just one more time, just for the camera. The Estetica shampoo and conditioner. And the Estetica Revitalize and Shine. Now, some people have an opinion on this. I don't like to wear wig caps. My lupus does not allow it. Anything that is on my scalp and pressing, albeit the tiniest bit, gives me a migraine. So again, this is a preference. I personally don't feel like these really add to any realism for me. If anything, when I put on a wig cap, I actually can see it through the little, I can see it. So for me, it's uncomfortable and to make some of my wigs look a little unrealistic. The other thing that I would suggest is if you have a wig that feels a little loose, this is the Milano lace front wig grip. And it just, I don't wear this with all my wigs. I only wear this with maybe like 2 that seem like, this is one of them that I'll wear this with. But I only really wear a wig grip when I'm going out somewhere and it's going to be an 8-hour day and my wig is a little bit, moves around a little too much. And I have several different kinds. There are different kinds out there. I think this one is the one that you can get from Godiva's Secret Wigs. One of the other things that I wish, that is one of the most important things. My wide tooth comb. Now you can use any wide tooth comb. I like the John Renault combs because, periodically throughout the day, you can just, and it's small enough that you can put in your pocket. You can put this in your pocketbook, your purse, your back pocket, wherever, your coat. So, for longer wigs, it actually does this. It helps you detangle it. That's the other reason why I love the Revitalize and Shine. I actually use that at the end of the day on the nape and the bottom and the ends, and I just kind of give it a quick little. Sometimes I run my hands through. Sometimes I use the comb. Thing that I would suggest is, if you want a little more security. Now, this obviously, some people do not like these. Are the pressure. You can order these on Amazon. The little pressure clips that you can sew into the tabs in the back of your wig, and that gives you the extra security. That's if you don't wear a wig grip, or you can wear these or you can wear these with wig grips. I have these in a couple of my wigs, and when my sideburns grow out more, I actually do use them, and it does keep the little tab. As we all know, that's the one thing that drives everybody crazy is the tab. That's why I always describe how good the stays are when I do a review. One of the other things that I always say having on hand is great are these little clips, or any little clips. I've got these. I have some really, really nice ones. Nothing fancy. Because sometimes, just putting your hair up, just in a little half updo is a nice change. So, and that will help you. The other piece of advice that I have is don't try to restyle a wig. It's one thing to maintain a wig. It's one thing to take care of it, steam it, hot air brush it, but you never really want to alter it beyond what it was. Like, say giving it a really severe haircut. That was a learning curve that I had to learn when I first started wearing wigs. I always would buy a wig and then think I could treat it like my own hair. In other words, I can just, tomorrow I want to put a middle part in it, or, tomorrow, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to curl it, or it, honestly, that will destroy your wig faster than anything. I always say that, you know, have a couple wigs on hand, like a couple styles, like, you know, buy things you like. That always helps. And sometimes I always say, don't be too quick to get rid of the wig. Because I've actually bought a couple of wigs that I've taken them out of the box, and instead of it's the look. And I put them back in the box because I'm stubborn, and I wait. And you know, sometimes I take them out 2 or 3 weeks later. I shake them around. I play with them. You know, I get my hands in there, and you'd be surprised. Um, I always say that, you know, what makes a wig look the most realistic to me is a wig that doesn't look perfect. There's a lot of, you know, things that you can do to your wig. But I have actually never plucked my hairline on a wig. I um I have never uh really done anything like that. Like I've never cut my wigs. I always kind of just get them, take them out of the box, shake them, and when I first started, I was trying to buy wigs that I could rearrange. Now I've kind of gotten into a mindset of I buy a wig because I like that style. So now you know, the more styles you have, and that's, you know, I'm going to be doing some reviews here coming up about some very budget friendly, very nice um, Paula Young wigs. So, you know, just keep an eye out for that. Um, Sorry if I'm rambling. Um, you know, so having hair clips, things like this, you know, some just nice pieces, you know, just to clip it up out of the side. Like, you know, example, if you don't like this side swept thing, you can always just, there you go. And that's just, you know, that's classy. And it's just a nice, simple way. You know, I wish I would have thought to buy all this stuff when I first, you know, started wearing wigs. Because I didn't. The devil's in the details of all the little tiny things. I also say these are the most fantastic thing ever. Are these little metal clips, especially while steaming or hot air brushing or doing any kind of styling on your wigs. The one thing I cannot the one thing I cannot live without is, you know, pardon me, that's where I keep this is where I've been keeping the tiara because I don't know where else to put it. Um, is a canvas head. These are really, really good to have. The only suggestion I have is don't buy the table mounted one because no matter what you do, it does not stay on the table. It literally, it's no. I'm going to be getting a tripod. I've also seen a couple of people who've actually taken and went to Home Depot and got a bucket and a broom handle. And, you know, that's how they made their tripod. So, you know, whatever works is what I got to say about that. Um, and I really appreciate all the people reaching out. You know, this video actually, you know, came about because, you know, somebody messaged me yesterday and asked me, you know, what do you think? And I'm like, well, I'll make a video for my subscribers. Um, I'll make a video of, you know, because you don't get a lot of that. You don't get a lot of people saying, oh, you know, don't do this, don't do that. Um, my ultimate thing is to help everybody. You know, I do like doing reviews. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who continues to watch me and my subscribers. We are almost at 150. I never thought that we would actually, you know, I never thought this would be this big. I know I'm still tiny, but I never thought this was going to be a, a regular thing. So I'm really excited. Um, and as time goes on, I'm really excited to bring more content to the channel to help people. So I really would, you know, I really appreciate it when people leave me comments or, you know, you can always find me on Instagram at wigged out dude. Um, I really do live and thrive on your comments. Um, it's really important for me to take you along this journey with me and that we all learn together. Anyways, I hope I didn't ramble on and on. I just want to say thank you again to all my subscribers who like and comment and share me out. I really, really never thought that this channel would ever get to be anything like this, and I'm really enjoying it. I hope that everybody is enjoying the holiday season, and I know that I'm looking forward to the new year. So here's to 2021, and until next time, bye.